Alright, we are back on this Warzone grind. I'm not going to stop until I get 20 kills on every single rebirth game mode with an SMG and a sniper. But you know what actually makes this challenge hard? The fact that I actually have a job, bro. And the fact that I'm doing it with no aim assist. But for those of you that couldn't tell, I'm actually serious about this challenge. I be aim training daily. I even watch my old games like a freaking NBA coach. Sadly, this isn't my first time trying this challenge. I do have my other attempts right here. Also, I'm going to tell you about the time I fumbled the love of my life. Yeah, I know. Alright, joke on mate. Let's get into this video with maximum efficiency. Here's what happened in game 1. If you want to hear the story about losing the love of my life, go to game number 2. But anyways, we sniped this guy easy, get the kill with the pistol. Ideal kill would have been a headshot with the sniper off rip, but it's alright. Headshot this brother though, easy. Good snipes and feeding the sniper this game, definitely, right? 2 kills basically with the sniper. Alright, little tag, climb up. Oh, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know, was he getting DD'd maybe? Hey, that's 2 free kills for me. Alright, so I heard an enemy, but I didn't know where he was. I couldn't tell if he was up, below, or down. I was being so stupid. Get my wig split, literally. We'll get that gap back though. I'll be back. Tried hitting with a no scope here. Slide out, timed perfectly. Lovely kill, spectacular. We're being chased by the Terminator, I believe now. Go for the reach out. Yeah, he played me like a freaking book, Loki. He read me like a freaking book. I'm gonna keep it a $150 with you. He actually knew what I was gonna do. Cause look at this F-cam. Bro just stands there. He knows I'm gonna peek it. But what I should have done was slide into him. Kill this guy over here. Simple kill. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Got the sniper out. 10 minutes game. He's back. Yep. Just get one tap, buddy. Sit down. And there you go. It says GG. Well played. He's alright. He's giving me the props and that. See him again. Go for the snipe. Oh. Bro. We're on a roll here with the sniper. We're moving how I'm supposed to be moving. He says GG again. I say indeed. Because that is indeed GG. See this guy over here. Almost died to him. Luckily I slid to the wall and got his aim assist off of me. But, you know. The bro even tells me I done it twice. Good job. Yeah, he's a real G. He's not toxic. This guy probably didn't hit me because of the freaking bombs and all that. So easy kill for me. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Thank you. Looking for our next opponent. Terminator skin, hit you once. Yeah, he's raging after that one. As you can see, he disconnected after that. He just couldn't firm. He didn't even want to say GG after that. He's like, what? I kill him once. I predict his move, read him like a book, and then he just kills me every single time after. Yeah, this guy. I'm just better than you, bro. That's simple. Kill that guy over there. Very easy kill. Do the stims and that. I wish I got the headshot right there. That would have been so steezy. He slides in. Kill him. Well played on the timing. Well played on everything right there. Oh. Gets pushed. I had the UAV up, that's why I'm pushing that guy, but then I get sandwiched, so I decided to fall back. Good play by me. Heal up. I don't even know how that guy dies up there, but he ends up dying somehow. Probably the guy up top kills him on the UAV right there. But this is where I get stagnant. I'm not really moving towards any player. I'm just running around here, no real purpose. I need to move around with purpose, so we're looking for the next guy to push. And there it is, we find him. We go for the snipes. We missed the easy snipe. He's just suppressive firing that bull crap. Try to hit the sniper again. I slide. My bullets are going nowhere. Somehow kill him. We had decent HP. Yes, no, he wasn't that good of a player. Sniped him right there. And we snipe him again. Easy kill. Wish it was headshots though. 15 kills, 9 players alive. This is a real opportunity to actually complete the challenge. For real, for real. Let's do it. Yep, what? I suck. I'm sorry guys. I sold you guys. My bad. Only headshots, bro. W. Alright, so you clearly liked the video, so you might as well subscribe and join the Discord down below. I want to see what you men are eating. Alright guys, if you haven't already, it's time to get that popcorn. I'm going to share the story on how I lost the love of my life. Well, kind of. Let me explain. Alright, so I'm scrolling the dating app, the app called Hinge. I'm on the star section. If you guys know, there's like roses. You get one every single Sunday. So I had my 3 rose and I decided to send it to her. I had the little caption, I need myself a pre-anime watcher. Help me out. She actually replied to my surprise. I mean, I wasn't really surprised, to be honest with you, because I already know. I was saying I'm fine. So I knew I was gonna, think about one of the prettiest girls you've ever seen in your entire life. And yes, this ain't gay. I can suck
the meat of her.
Like, that's not... Wait. She's the type of pretty that will make you clock in for 36-hour shifts, bro, with no break. It's serious. We're texting back and forth, all of that good stuff. I realized the conversation's not going that well. She doesn't really communicate too well on the texting. She doesn't like to text strangers. She told me this. I realized if I don't pull up right now and take the shot, I probably won't ever meet her. So I pull up, contested, take a step back, the fender's still in my face. I say, hey, let's skip the small talk and go on a date and see if we hate each other. A few days go by, but she finally responds. She says, sure, I'm down. I'm a kid, but about 50. I was gassed, bro. I was gassed. But the job's not finished, though. We do a little bit more texting. She's a bit flaky with the texting, so I had to be persistent with it. Double text after like 3 days, a week, whatever. She had her final, so she was doing an essay and she was behind. Alright, the first time I laid eyes on her. I'm chilling on the train, just waiting, passing time, listening to a song called Like a Tattoo by Sade. Feeling a little bit nervous. I was actually playing in the big leagues, the NBA, no more CBA. It's serious. She was sitting down. She actually got to the place before me. She was on time. I was 10 minutes late, the train delayed. I wouldn't have been late, but that's a good trait. She's on time. A lot of these people be on some Superman freaking timing, bro. But there she is, sitting down, head down. She stood out like a sore thumb. She was that pretty, for real. Oh my god. I walked to her, she looked up, instantly puts my heart in a domain expansion. Corny, I know. She gives me like a side-ish type of hug. It's not a full-on side hug, but it felt like kind of like a side hug. She smelled sensational. Like the sun, like the roses, something sweet. She smelled good. And the outfit was a chef's kiss to everything. She had a bunch of jewelry on, the earthy outfit on. Sensational. Her voice felt like you were on holiday and you hear birds chirping outside and it's sunny outside. Amazing voice. Lovely. But hopefully this paints a picture on the princess. Yes, I said princess I was talking to. The date plan was simple. Go to an art gallery and get some food after. However, the universe was just against us. There's no way. We pull up and they tell us every floor is closed except the ground floor. So the floor that I actually wanted to go and see was closed. Finished up pretty quickly, but on my head I still want to do an activity. I did ask her if she was hungry. She said she's kind of hungry. She would eat, but she's not hungry, if you get what I'm trying to say. So I take that as, alright, let's just go find another place to go walk around. I take her on a 45-minute walk to a museum. What the frick are you doing, bro? Like, it actually wouldn't have been too bad if I actually took her hand and led her to the place, but yeah, I was just being stupid, man. On that walk though, we had a good vibe though. Like, we were teasing each other, we had some banter. I was helping her out with her hair slightly. Like, I remember taking one thing out of her hair and all that. But the problem was, I wasn't talking to her soul. Like, I wasn't talking to her in her eyes, or like we weren't looking at each other in the eyes and talking it out, talking it through. It got to a point where she complained about her boots being too uncomfortable on this walk, and I should have taken that as a real sign that we should go find a cafe to go sit down in. I should have said, hey, you know what, let's find a cafe and let's just sit down in the cafe. I want to get to know you better. That's what I should have said. If I said that, I would have been seeing her this weekend. But my dumbass just carried on walking. I was like, alright, let's just get to the destination. I don't know what I was freaking thinking, bro. It even pains me to think about this, bro. Like, honestly, I do remember though, she did want the iced chai latte. So we were going around trying to find one of those, and every place was full. So I think that was subconsciously freaking affecting my brain, thinking every single cafe is probably full, so there's no point even looking for one. But yeah, we finally find a little cafe, but there's no seats, so I couldn't even do the little sit down method. So my brain literally got fried. See, the world was against me that day. I'm telling you, if the world was for me, there would have been benches there to sit down and all that. But yeah, the cafe was one of those little stand things. So we're waiting in a line, get to the front of the line, and the woman literally says, oh, I love you guys' fits. You guys look so good. Mind you, before this date, I did tell her we're gonna look good together. So you see that chess piece move right there. It's serious. And obviously we end up getting that drink for free. We end up going back on this stupid hike. I'm just getting to know her. You know, she's into the right music, she's into the right anime, she's into the right games. Obviously she doesn't play COD, but you know, she plays some games, which is lovely to see. She can cook, she's adventurous, she loves to travel. You know, just everything I want in a woman. She's intelligent too. Like, she was talking about how she doesn't put herself in the situation, she kind of can look at the situation, if you get what I'm trying to say. Like, a lot of people are immersed in the moment, and she can kind of take a step back and watch the TV play and see the situation and looking at it rationally. That's amazing to hear that from a pretty woman with good style and everything. I don't know how you expect me not to fall in love with that, bro. Let's keep it real. You made it to the museum and we just take a seat. We don't even go through the museum. We don't even explore the museum. So the whole walk was pointless. We could have just done this in a cafe. And if I had done it in a cafe, I probably would have given her some more eye contact, because we could have had eye contact there, but I wasn't thinking about it. I wasn't even playing the freaking fundamentals. When you talk to a woman that you actually like, you got to talk to them in the eyes. You don't talk to them just by facing in a general direction. You look them in the eyes and talk and listen to what they're saying while giving good eye contact. What the hell was I doing, bro? I wasn't even doing the freaking fundamentals. Square up, shoulder in, tuck your elbows in. I wasn't even doing that, bro. However, she boxed me in like it's Fortnite and placed a trap. She asked me, would I date a fat person?
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell.
And my answer was no. That's not too bad now. That's not too bad. But what I should have done was ask, how fat is fat? Because I'm thinking proper fat. I'm thinking so fat you take up 2 spaces on the freaking TFO. I'm thinking so fat you can't even fit on a freaking bike. I'm thinking so fat you could barely even get into your car. But she was probably thinking like just a little fat. She wasn't thinking that fat. Because no way in hell I'm dating a guy. Whoa, guy. There's no way I'm dating a woman that fat. Like, bro. But yeah, I kind of gave the wrong reason. We're not going to get into it, you know. That was one of the reasons, but there's many other reasons. I should have thought about other reasons first. I don't know. My brain was just skunked on that day. What I needed to do was some freaking revision. Like I said, she was a higher rank than me or my rank. So I had to actually put the work in to get her, like, for real, for real. There was like a split second where I thought, yeah, I'm probably not going to see this woman ever again after seeing all that bullcrap. But she kind of kept the vibe the same. The vibe didn't change or anything. She even made a little jokey joke saying, as long as I don't get on her bad side, she won't drop kick me. So I'm thinking I'm in, right? I walk her to the bus stop, wait for her to get on the bus, all of that good stuff, give her a hug. She gives me a better hug this time. She gives me like a proper hug. Like, she holds the hug for like 3 seconds, 2 seconds. It felt like 3 seconds. It could have been like just a freaking 0.1, but it felt like 3 seconds. It was tighter, you know, all that good stuff. I tell her to let me know when she gets back home, all that good stuff. Hours go by. I finally receive a message saying she made it back. I sent her another message. It's been a week and a half. End of story. However, that's rare to find in this generation, so in the future I will be spinning that block. You know, I will spin that block respectfully. I even ran it through with my mom and she said it's alright, so I probably will spin that block in the future. And I'm talking like some good amount of time is passing. I even want to know why I was ghosted, because I want to improve and be a better person. So I want to know why. And just like my last videos, rejection sometimes is the best thing. Maybe it's something better coming on the way, for real. But I don't think we can get better than that, honestly. Like, very unlikely. But like I said, it's good for the plot, good for the story. You know, look, I have a video now to make out of it. But if you couldn't tell already, this video is not to be taken too seriously. She was a cool person. She is a cool person. But at the end of the day, the ideal situation would be to find somebody new. And of course, I literally only went on 1 date, so I don't even know fully like that. Back to the challenge, we did end up failing, unfortunately. We will come back and run it back and get the challenge completed. There's no way we won't. I love you guys. Auf Wiedersehen.